This is the Eric Namesnick 2011 Grand Prix from Ann Arbor, Michigan, coming your way once again on Universal Sports. Paul Sunderland with three-time Olympic champion Rowdy Gaines. The program continues on the men's 200-meter backstroke. This is the consolation final. A couple of international representatives from Mexico. Ezequiel Trujillo qualified fastest out of this secondary group, and his teammate and countryman Miguel Robles will be in lane 1. Chase Kalish out of North Baltimore in lane 2. James McEldrew in lane 3. Christian Yeager out of Long Island, New York in lane 5. Joshua Pernot out of Santa Maria Swim Club in 6. Ben Hessen in lane 7. And Nicholas Crane will be in lane 8. 4 lengths of the pool, backstroke.
Another young field, 5 17-year-olds here in this B final of the men.
What country, along with the United States, has the most potential depth in swimming? Because as we go through all these start lists, it's just one huge group of teenagers after another.
Well, certainly Australia has tremendous depth and great tradition of swimming there, and they just had a really good World Championship trials last week. They should be very tough. They've kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster ride with the men because of Ian Thorpe's retirement. It really affected them for a long time. But
will he come back in time for the Worlds?
No, he will. Well, he has a chance. They're going to let him swim in early summer to be able to qualify for a relay. But I think it's going to be a little bit too early. But he's really on an 18-month plan.
Be interesting to see him back on the world stage. And as you pointed out, the first to break out the full body length suit. Let's see what he does. And I think a challenge to him to see what he does with a new regulation.
But you said Australia, Russia is obviously very good. France, Brazil now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty good teams.
Speaking of Brazil, we'll see the reigning Olympic champion, the fastest swimmer in the world over 50 meters, Cesar Cielo, as he takes on Michael Phelps in the 100-meter freestyle. Headed for home, middle of the pool, Mexico's Ezequiel Trujillo is pulling away and looks like he's in pretty comfortable shape to win the men's B final. Over 30 countries represented. Chinese Taipei, People's Republic, Mexico, and as you mentioned, Rowdy, Brazil, bringing a big contingent to this Grand Prix. The 5th in the series of 7 races in the United States this year. And in lane 4, Ezequiel Trujillo wins it. Fastest time in the world so far this year. Zhong Fengling from China, 1:56.34.
That's a heck of a swim for Ezequiel. He was very happy with that swim. Best time by 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's a new personal best for Trujillo. So good experience and a good opportunity for our neighbor. Coming up again, Mexico along with Brazil, bringing numerous athletes to this competition. And a big-time field coming up in the final of the 200-meter backstroke, featuring the reigning Olympic champion Ryan Lochte.